Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. He tackled him at the 11-yard line. First down here for this offense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The wideout's now clustered. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, testing the middle. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumps in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. No shot to bring him down. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
The back's got it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And it's caught. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? We'll hand it off.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Going to try to use his legs here. Over to Juke, gets free now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to scramble. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46. An important third down attempt for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Florida. Will take the lead in the second half.
Here's how dangerous is this offense. Of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks to first down.
The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And Looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Long enough and good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Launching it downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job. Football.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. I'm 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're going to run the option. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that previous play. It's an option look. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Send the back in motion. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good batter. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll run the option.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be an